Hello everyone. This is one of the videos in a series of videos about Horse Life, which is an add-on for Teagle horses. In this video, I'm going to show you how to take basic care of your horse with this system added on. I'm going to quickly go through how you would pet your horse, feed your horse, give your horse water, all of those good basic stuff that you have to do each day to take care of your horse that has the system on. Your system is going to come with a few items to start you off, such as a feeding trough, a water trough, a grooming brush, and a treat. It'll also come with a paddock cube, but I'll do more on that in another video. The water trough obviously affects your horse's thirst. The feed trough affects its hunger. The brush is going to affect its cleanliness, and the treat is going to affect how bonded you are with your horse. I'll res out here in a few seconds the feeding trough and you'll be able to see what that looks like, and then I'll just go through the steps of how you take care of your horse. In each pack that is shipped out, it does include scripts so that you can customize your play experience as well. So you'll be able to use your own items or create custom items for use for other people. The scripts that come with the system are copy transfer, so you can be as creative as you want and make some really cool stuff for the system. And I really look forward to seeing what everybody creates. I made it this way so that you can customize your own play experience and just kind of have it be what you want it to be. I'm about to res out the feeding trough here in just a second. But first I'm going to check out my horse's stats. You can see the chat window here down in the bottom left. It's a little bit cut off, which is why I'm having to do a voiceover for this video. You can see his hunger is ravenous, which means he's really hungry. Thirst is parched, which means he's really thirsty. Cleanliness is filthy, so he definitely needs to be groomed. His affection, which is a measure of you petting him. I petted him earlier, so he's cherished. His exercise is sedentary, so he needs exercise as well. But more on that in a later video. When you want to pet your horse, it's really easy. I'm going to show you how you would pet your horse. I'm going to show you where the prim sits on him, but anytime that you want to pet your horse, you would click on their back where the prim sticks out. So for him, this cube that you see right here is where the main part of the system sticks out. And you would just click that and that would let you pet your horse. But because I pet him earlier, it says in the chat that he doesn't want to be pet. And now I'm going to res out the food trough and show you how to feed the horse. Your system is going to come with two feeding troughs. One is for anybody to use and one is owner only in case you don't want people feeding your horses. If you double click the trough, a dialog menu will pop up that populates with the names of horses that it finds nearby to it. So if you have many horses, you can gather them around the feeding trough, click it, and go through each one. And then here you would just click on their name. And then that feeds the horse. I finally realized that the chat window was not visible. Sometimes you'll have to click your horse multiple times in order to feed them to full. It just depends on how long you've gone between feeding them. Each time that their stat reaches maximum, it will give you this little message here, like where it says, Elegant Blade doesn't seem interested in eating right now. That means that he's full and he doesn't want any more food. It'll say that for each care that you do. So if you feed, water, groom, pet, or any of those things, it will give a message whenever the stat reaches max. And now here's the water trough that comes with the system. And it's exactly the same as the food trough. It just does thirst instead of hunger. And so now I'm going to put the apple in my hand that comes with the system. The apple is how you would bond with your horse. It is animated. Now my animation overrider, my AO is priority 4, so some animations tend to not work with it. However, the animation that is used in the apple is fine with it, so you will animate. Then you just click the apple in your hand, and you'll give the treat to the horse. You'll notice that as you bond with your horse, that these messages will change over time with the closeness of your relationship to the horse. You can keep giving your horse treats as many times or as little times as you want. Your bond level has an effect on your overall score, but it's not as important as taking care of the horse every day. And here I'm just showing that each time you give your horse a treat, you receive a different personality message. And his personality on this one is set to gentle, but you can change that. I go over that in one of the other videos. And now I'm going to show you how you would take care of your horse's cleanliness stat by brushing them. Now this one, the animation on this one, my AO is too strong and will override it. So as I move closer to the horse, I end up turning it off. And you'll see that you animate brushing your horse. This works the same as the treat. You would just click it while it's in your hand, and then it'll pop up the dialogue menu of the horse that's closest to you. And then now we're going to do a quick check on the horse's stats to see how they have changed after taking care of the horse. You do this by typing /6 stats and then your horse's name. If your horse's name has spaces, you just type it exactly as it is. You don't have to make any sort of weird edit to it or anything. And so now you'll see that his hunger is stuffed, his thirst is quenched, his cleanliness is spotless, and he still needs exercise. Also, I believe that his bond has changed. He's wary now. You won't know your horse's bond until the first time that you give them a treat. That's pretty much going to be it for this video. I will cover some other things in some other videos. I'll be showing off training, and I'll be showing off how you can use and set up the paddock in order to give your horses exercise. I just want to say thank you so much for your interest in horse life, and I hope that you really enjoy playing. Yeah, thanks for watching.